Today is Wednesday, and we are reading Luke chapter 21. Now, in Luke 21, Jesus, he kind of takes a darker tone. He starts off by talking about the Pharisees again, how a widow gave less in volume than a Pharisee, a rich Pharisee, but she gave more because she didn't have quite as much. And then Jesus talks about the destruction of the temple, and he talks about the coming destruction of Jerusalem and wars and plagues and famines. He talks about how all this is coming, and he says it's going to lead up to the Son of Man coming back, to Jesus coming back. All these will be signs, and things are going to get really, really dark before the light comes and claims its ultimate victory. So guys, pause this video and read Luke chapter 21. We're going to focus in on verse 3. It says this, "And he said, 'Truly I tell you, this poor widow has put in more than all of them.'" Verse 4 says, "For they all contributed out of their abundance, but she, out of her poverty, put in all that she had to live on." They were like million or billionaires, is what Jesus is saying. Saying that, these super rich guys, they come in and they throw $100 or $200 bills or something in the offering plate, and to most people that is a huge amount. But because they have so much money that they gave what we would consider to be a lot, he said that really it's not very much because they have such an abundance. So, but the widow, who all she had was 2 cents, she gave both of them. She's the one that sacrificed. And Jesus said, look, it's not about volume of giving. It's about the intent of the heart. She sacrificed when she gave. She didn't have much to give, but she was dedicated to the mission so much that the last 2 pennies that she had, she gave. It's all about the heart. Those guys, they could have sacrificed and given huge amounts, but they didn't. They were skimpy and just gave a little. Now, of course, right on the surface, this is talking about tithing and giving to the church, and this is certainly an important topic. But let's look at the principle. A lot of you guys, you're out there and you're doing just enough to get by. You're doing just enough to be a part of 24/7. You're doing just enough to be part of the church. And Jesus is not very pleased. He's saying, look, you have so much more you can give. I sacrificed for you. Will you sacrifice for my mission? We like to say, look, but Jesus, I did this and this and this. And Jesus is like, but you had so much more you could have given. Don't be like the millionaires and just give a little amount. Be like the widow who so believed in the mission of Jesus that she sacrificed it all for him. So ask yourself today, what do I have an abundance of? Maybe it's time, maybe it is money, maybe it's talents that you have. Whatever it is, what do I have an abundance of that I can give sacrificially to Jesus and his mission?